Man, great job today. Here is the before on the left. Early on, I just said, try to hit a couple shots that are, 160-ish within 10 feet of the target. Pretty good shots. And just want to kind of compare and contrast, some of the things we do. So, going back, pretty good. As you, progress, you're going to see the club gets a little less across, a little more neutral. Decent transition, pretty good there. And then, through the ball, still not bad. We just tend to have a little too much side bend and release. So we just got to work on how to manage that with our rotation. So for you, this is still really good, but just kind of knowing your tendencies. When you get off, your shoulders tend to point too far to the right. Foot tends to be a little bit too far off the ground. Handle tends to get a little bit too high, and then the face tends to turn over a little bit too fast. So this was our after. I thought this was phenomenal. This was at kind of the end. I'll show you how we got there. But I think for you, you said robot and rotate were what you felt like you were doing. And really what we're going to kind of see here is, again, about as good as it gets to the top. Like absolutely perfect. Perfect. Great little transition. And we did a lot of work on being patient and really feeling like the club takes a long time to get to the ball. Now, the body is going to be kind of doing the work here. And you can see how good that is right there coming down. Not that this is bad, but I like this a lot more. You're definitely getting into the ground. You're not pulling this, hard with your arms. And the club's getting in like a really good delivery, but it's staying in front of you. So even though it's shallow here, it doesn't end up getting stuck behind you because this left shoulder is not going to go as up. Shaft's way lower at impact, chest is more down, just really good. So this is kind of more of what we're going for. A little bit better face control too. You're going to see a little more turnover here, a little less turnover here. Great exit, love that, and good follow through. And this was still at pretty much full speed. I think we hit this like 165 for an 8 carry. Just looks awesome. And then front-on wise, same stuff. We just kind of talked about feeling, and that's plenty wide. You don't need to be any wider than that. But really feeling like, or carrying the club and the arms down with our upper body. For you, we know your lower body's going to rotate. Let's work on our upper body and get you to a great delivery and then a nice release. How did we do this? We did this by working on this drill here, which is, like I said, a fun one just to have some awareness of where your upper body is. And so really what we're trying to do is feel like our body is moving everything till we hit the stick, and then once we do hit the stick, then you can go ahead and release it. So it's a lot more rotation, a lot less arms and hands at the beginning, and a lot more arms and hands after you've rotated. And that made a big difference for us being able to kind of hit these shots the way we want. Our goal was really to try to get as open as we could by the time we hit this ball. And so that's why we have that there. You can see that this just gets you really open at impact with the shoulders, foot's down, all that good stuff. So definitely a lot better on these newer ones. This is probably the best one to kind of look at. Neutral, shallow, rotated, just awesome. So great job here. If you kind of exaggerate this, foot extra down, shoulders extra open, handle low, at full speed on the course, not really thinking about it, I think you'll be absolutely perfect. So great job. Thanks for coming in. See you soon. Happy holidays.